Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are playing Rocketmen Axis of Evil. This game came out on Xbox Live Arcade and PSN back in 2008, I believe May of 2008. This game is sort of one of Capcom's sort of early digital games, sort of when they had that big initiative to release a bunch of stuff on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade. This was one of the early ones, along with stuff like Puzzle Fighter and the Street Fighter games. Bionic Commando and those sorts of stuff. This one is a dual stick shooter with some sort of RPG elements, I guess. Sort of you're leveling up your characters. So what's cool is you sort of create a new character. Let's just create a new character. You can sort of do some customization. Pick different things here. This is sort of their jobs: the engineer, warrior, and outcast. Just pick warrior. Pick some colors, hair. That's fine, something dumb. So, show you what's going on here. We'll put medium. And check out the first level. So as you can see here, 360 shooting, moving. Launch with weapons, cycling, loot vacuum, action. Alright.
Hail the Alliance as soon as we break hyperspace. Looks like we'll be on time for the summit after all.
No disrespect intended, ma'am, but expecting the Legion of Terra or the Martians to abide by a ceasefire is pretty used out.
You and I know the Martians and the Legion are the true axis of evil in this galaxy. But if we don't make this gesture, we can add Venus to our list of no-fly zones.
Does Nick think this is a good idea?
He didn't like being left behind, that's for sure. But there was no way they would agree to meet us if Nick Cyan was on board. Besides, Nick is the last person you want to bring to a diplomatic summit.
So as you can see, they bring out the story in sort of a comic style.
Yes, it is.
That's completely besides the point.
She's not going to be happy with you if she finds out we tailed her here.
I can handle Alec.
No, you can't.
Whose side are you on?
I flew you here, didn't I?
Because I'm right. She should have brought me along.
No, because if something happens to Electo Mink, you can kiss this rebellion goodbye. You don't really think you can hold this together without her, do you?
No, I just shoot things.
I've got 4 ships approaching.
Must be the Venusian escort.
Maybe, but have you ever heard of a Venusian ship carrying weapons pods?
Martians.
They're boarding. There's no way we can get to her in time.
Not us. But you didn't really think
I think we'll skip ahead. So yeah, the story's not too great. Alright, here we got our first gun.
Heck of a time getting that pistol past the sensors. So take good care of it. Now don't forget about the
Mines?
Alec is what's important.
Hey, what mine?
If you don't defuse the mines, the Martians have... Fine.
Great.
Let's just get to work.
Alright. So now we got our gun here. Shoot stuff.
Weapons are not allowed on board.
I don't have time for this. We've got to...
A crisis is no excuse to turn to barbarism. The pacifying interference.
Really? That's all?
The pistol's performance.
Huh, so you just...
What are you doing?
Alright. Yeah, so you can tell this game is about 5 years old at this point.
Martian.
This sort of simple cartoon art style.
There's too...
Taking them all out.
A shotgun. Sweet.
Alright, we got a shotgun now. picked up a speed power-up. Yeah, it's sort of one of those good, sort of mindless games that you can just play through, and when you got time to play something. It's sort of fun to play sometimes. Let's move on to the next area. Yeah, I can definitely see this game hasn't held up as well. So now I get to pick which side we want to go. So we'll go this way. Okay, nothing this way, so let's head back the other way.
Violence is not the answer to
And as you can see, the camera is sort of moving us along here. So there's always the potential of missing some of these items. Which is, if I'm remembering correctly, that's sort of one of the big issues I had when I played this game. It's trying to get all of the sort of loot that you can, because that's sort of the money that you spend in the shops between levels. And so you can hold the B button to sort of bring in this loot. You know, it's not really loot, it's just more money for this stuff. Mash the A button to bring out this stuff. We can see that this way is not the way to go. And go back through this door.
Grab that laser.
Okay, now we got a laser gun. Sort of rapid fire here. Whatever that guy dropped, I can't get it, so now I'm screwed out of that. And whatever those guys had there, it's gone now. That's always a pet peeve I have with sort of games like that. Is when they sort of give you items for like rewards for this stuff and pull something like that to essentially not give it to you. Sort of like going against things that like Ratchet and Clank is sort of injected into that sort of mechanic. Is that if, you know, your money or your experience or something falls off a ledge, it should just zoom right back to you instead of just being gone. Because usually it's out of your hands.
Found those could go off any.
You know, I've even played games that came out. When did it come out? I want to say the year before last. This past fall. The 2011. All of them are dead. So we lose a bunch of XP. Yeah, even games being released now are missing that stuff. That's sort of obvious thing.
That doesn't look.
Yeah, that running animation is just weird. But it controls well, that's the thing. So yeah, you're definitely here just sort of mowing these guys down. And the weapons are only just power-ups. And so I like that you can sort of pick different ways to go. So let's go this way. See what's over here. Take these 3 out. See, there's actually nothing here except for these things. Some life. And yeah, this is sort of the whole way that this game goes. So definitely is sort of something that, you know, I don't know if Capcom's ever going to put this on sale anymore since it's so old. They tend to sort of forget games, the early games exist, like a lot of publishers do.
Got a huge wave.
They just figure that if they have new stuff out, there's no reason that you'd want stuff that's that old. Even though there's probably still an audience for that stuff. No, you're not pushing me out of this. Kill all these guys. Trying to take me away from this thing. Just have hordes of these guys coming in. And yeah, Capcom and a bunch of other publishers sort of forgets that they have these older games that, you know, there's a lot of people are just coming into these consoles that might want to check out some of those cool games. We got a boss here coming up.
Creature, none can stand against the might of the Martian. Say goodbye.
Or he just kidnaps her. So now we got all this experience right here. All these different collectibles. It took too long to get through it, but we got a silver anyway, so. We've been offered Togard. Sort of an upgrade. So now we can buy different parts of your outfit sort of have different currency that you can spend, so you can buy different things here. These are your secondary weapons. I believe this improves for how long you get these things. So you get 2 of these, we get better shotgun and better Vulcan. Here's where you improve your stats. So you start with basically nothing, so improve speed a bit, improve life a bit, engineering, demolition, damage, and do life 1 more. See what else can we upgrade? Armor. Nothing there yet. And as you add armor, it changes your look, so that's pretty cool. We can upgrade our weapons. Okay, so you upgrade each of these ones to give them more power. This gets you better spread. Shotgun, let's see. Better spread, more damage. So I like this sort of aspect of it where you just play through the levels and then get better weapons. Play through them again, get more stuff to upgrade them. And that sort of stuff I really like in shooters. Sort of thing where your time invested improves your experience. So yeah, that's Rocketmen Axis of Evil. There's a bunch of different levels here. 10 levels. So it's not a very long game, probably about 3-4 hours to get through. I believe it supports co-op. It's back out here, I'll double check that. Yep, supports multiplayer over Xbox Live or locally. I want to say up to 4 people, but it might just be like 2 or 3. Let me see if it mentions it here. No. Nope. Oh, so yeah. And it also has a little bit of an extra little campaign via DLC, so There's a little bit more to get there. Achievements are pretty easy. I believe I got 170 out of 200 without too much trouble. And that other 30 is probably multiplayer stuff. I never really played this game with co-op. So definitely, you know, if you're find yourself interested in that, probably now is as good of a time as any to get it. Because, you know, Capcom's probably not going to put this on sale for much at this point. I believe on PSN there is a bundle with the DLC for about the same price as the game is itself. I believe this game might have gotten a price drop down to $5, 400 points. But I'm not sure. Since I bought it, it doesn't tell me how much it is. I believe on PSN there's a bundle with this DLC that it came from your